Welcome, friends. Welcome back to the ongoing adventures of November 343 Bravo Whiskey. Take a look. What's it look like out there? What do you think? It looks like the great American Southwestern Desert. Yes, friends, we took off from KORL, Orlando Executive, 4 hours and 12 minutes ago. Bound for Las Vegas. Yes, friends, KLAS, McCarran International, headed back to the west, headed to Vegas. What's not to like about Vegas in April, right? You'll notice it's awfully quiet. We've been cleared down to 14,000 where we are now at. We're not hearing anything from ATC.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Down to 8,000. So you're only hearing me. You got one-way communication right now, friends. Descending at 1,500 feet per minute, down to 8,000. We're at 14,000, doing 286 knots. We'll slow to 280. So yes, the...
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Keep speed not above 250 knots. Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
All right, they want it to speed restriction to 250, and they want it to send it not 8,000 but 10,000. But I'm going to keep it at 8,000 because I think they're going to fix that in a second. Anyway, it's this fault that we've noticed a few times, regrettably, too many times in the past, where the ATC stops being two-way, and we can only hear our broadcast to ATC, not ATC's broadcast to us. So that's regrettable. But we have not lost Azure Voices. I will note that literally, while we were still on the ramp in Orlando Executive, I got a photogrammetry warning. So instead of clicking ignore, which I've typically done in the past, I just said turn off photogrammetry. So we have no photogrammetry at all anymore. And we'll see how that affects and or impacts this flight. Slowing to 275. So anyway, we're bound for Las Vegas. We're going to be landing the ILS runway 26 left, whose frequency is 111.5. That's all already programmed in. I've programmed that in. Right here you see nav1 set to 111.5. There's a VOR at KLAS of 116.9, which I've also entered. Airport elevation 2181. Touchdown zone elevation 2069. Approach course is 259. Runway length 10,526 feet. We'll be exiting right. Minimums are 2,269 feet, which we're not going to need any. We're not going to have any issues with minimums at this point. You can see what we're doing here. Headed northwest at this point. Then we turn left at Prino, and then we shoot the approach into ILS runway 26 left. If things go all right. Slow to 270. Speed restrictions 250. So we're breaking the speed limit here a little bit. But we'll get it down to 250 as we're required to do at or below 10,000 feet.
025 Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey. Las Vegas approach Cessna.
All right, we got an approach handoff.
Whiskey is at 10,600 feet, descending 10,000 feet.
I'm hoping they give me a further descent instruction because I did tell us to descend to 8,000, but...
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet.
Okay, there it is. As I suspected. Oh, look at me. I should have trusted my instincts. Slow to 250. Local time, 6:26 p.m. We did expect a 6:20 arrival time, but we've just battled monster headwinds. Bring this down to 10 on the MFD, right there, 10. We battled monster headwinds on this flight, so we're a little behind schedule. 6:27 at present. I think we're on the ground here in about 12 minutes. That's assuming that the sim cooperates. Closing in on 8,000 feet now, showing us 29 nautical miles from the airport. Shallow water descent rate to 1,000 feet per minute as we close in on our instructed approach altitude of 8,000 feet. Weather in Vegas is, well, as you might expect, perfect. 73 degrees, mostly sunny. Winds are out of the east, so we have a very mild tailwind. But I did naturally, well, let's turn off half bank mode. I did naturally check real.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 26 left approach 5 Preno transition. Cleared to Preno Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
All right, cleared to Preno. I checked the prevailing or the real-time traffic on FlightAware, and winds notwithstanding, airplanes at this moment are land. Look at that bridge. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Oh, is that Hoover Dam?
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey,
Motherfucker.
left the traffic.
That is Hoover fucking Dam. Motherfucker, look at that. Photogrammetry be damned. I'll be a monkey's uncle. That is bad ass. I wish there was this much water.
Descend and maintain 6,500 feet Cessna Tree
Down to
Bravo
6,500. Okay, switch over to 100 mode. 6,005. I was in 1,000 mode. Let's keep going. Come on, boy. Get on down. 6,500, descending at 1,000 feet per minute. We're slowing to 240. All right. Anyway, I checked on FlightAware, and all the planes at Vegas right now are landing on 26, left and right. And anyway, they're landing to the west. Let's go ahead and you can actually see that. There's somebody else on final just in front of us. Take that down to 5. Let's go ahead and slow us down a little bit more, down to 230. Showing us 19 miles out and actually getting ILS data, IRLE, showing right there, 19.6. Great news, we are on final. So we'll go ahead and switch over to nav mode. From nav source, we'll switch that to nav 1 and engage APBR. Slow to 220. And already captured the glide slope. That's fantastic. 17.9 miles out.
Maintain 5,200 feet Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Down to 5,200. These altitudes that they're giving us on these callouts are not coincidental. It's all part of the approach plate. Larry, right here, Larre, 6,500. Huxar, you'll see that appear on here next. Then Shand, Relin, and then the airport. Anyway, it's a very long final. 19.3 nautical mile final, so that's kind of nice. I'm just hoping the sim doesn't crash the desktop. There's that airplane right there. I assume he's on approach to our same runway. So I expect a traffic conflict, but the beauty of the ATC issues is that we won't hear ATC tell us to go around. Landing lights. Continue slowing.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
It's all right.
Landing
Don't mind him.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
All right, I'm going to use the speed brakes here. Slow us down
Descend
just a
and
bit.
Maintain 4,800 feet Cessna Tree Bravo
4,800.
Whiskey.
All right, friends. Slow us down to 195. Just 12 miles out now. Staring right into the sun here. Local time, 6:31. Currently 11 minutes past our arrival time, so I hate being...
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey have the Airbus A20N in sight.
That's him. Who's this guy? Anyway, landing in Vegas is always an adventure, just like everything in Vegas. Slow to 185. 11 miles out now. Bring this down from 5
on 119.9 Cessna Tree Bravo
to
Whiskey.
3, and there's the tower handoff, and there's the
Las
runway.
Vegas Tower Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey 11 miles east inbound ILS runway 26
So to
left
180.
approach.
Landing gear. Landing
Las Vegas Tower Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey inbound ILS runway 26 left approach.
26 left.
Las Vegas Tower Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo
Flaps.
Whiskey inbound ILS runway 26 left approach.
Look at this.
Cleared
Look.
ILS runway 26 left approach Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Clear for the approach. All right, friends. Look at that. God damn. All right, friends. Slow. 175. We're going to go outside. We're 8 miles out. Let's put down the gear. Gears down, friends. Look at that. Look at that picture on that beautiful bird. Isn't she gorgeous? God, she's pretty. Oh, I'm in love. All right, friends. 26 left. It's a little 165. Approach speed's 1.
Cleared to land, runway 26
Cleared to land. Nice.
3 Bravo Whiskey.
Another notch of flaps. Let's go full flaps. Let's just approach. Slow to our approach speed 139er. And we'll go full flaps. We've got full flaps now, friends. 5.4 nautical miles out. Remain on the glide slope. Airspeed's perfect. Landing right here, friends. Got 2 and 2. 2 whites, 2 reds on the poppies. Bring this down to 1. Got a long ass runway, so really I don't think I'll even use the reversers. Full flaps, landing gear down, landing lights on, airspeed good, heading 259. That is the approach course.
2-mile final, runway 26 left.
2-mile final. Well, welcome. Hello, Vegas. All right, auto throttle disconnected. Airspeed's good. 140, 139. All right, friends, get ready for the 500 call out. Long ass runway though.
500.
Autopilot.
Autopilot.
I have the airplane. Just don't crash the desktop. Just don't crash the desktop. I got 1 white, 3 reds. 2 and 2. 1 and 3. Runway 26 left, confirmed. Oh my God, that was butter. Spoilers up. Not going to deploy. Not going to do reversers. I'm going to do a nice rollout. Here's our exit. Easy. Well, friends.
Going to 127.9er Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
I mean, that was textbook. This one, though, you don't want to just go barreling across any runways because we're landing on the southernmost runway. So anyway, let's contact ground and 127.9er and request taxi to parking.
Ground Cessna November Tree 4
Friends,
Bravo Whiskey,
that
taxi
was
to parking.
really, let's bring in those spoilers. Spoilers down.
Taxiing to
Flaps
taxi
retracted.
parking using taxiway Alpha 6 cross runway 8 left golf whiskey cross runway 1 right whiskey cross runway.
Look
1
at
left
this
whiskey,
bird.
Foxtrot Bravo Hotel Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Isn't she beautiful? God damn, she's pretty. All right, friends, we've been cleared to cross 26 right. This, I mean,
Position Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
whoops, they want us to hold position. Stand by. I might just keep photogrammetry off from now on. Fuck it. You know what I'm talking about? Let me see if there's somebody inbound. No. I don't know why they told us to hold position. All right, well, we are going to use captain's discretion. Look at this girl. Isn't she beautiful? God damn. Well, I mean, listen,
Roger Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
would I rather have photogrammetry? Yes. But I don't know. This is all right. Oh, that might have been that guy. I think that. I wonder if that's this. Is that the A320? No, that's a 740. That's a 737. Southwest. Oh, friends, what a joy! What an absolute joy! Well, this was a great flight. Let's get back inside. Let's correct our lights. I forgot to do this. Taxi light on, pulse lights off. Now the only issue is, do we encounter some sort of, you know, anomalous, non-existent object on the runway that they say crashes us, and so forth. I hope not. Really would prefer that that not happen. It's one thing about Vegas, though, man. It's a lot of, it's a gigantic airport. I mean, gigantic. But you don't want to, you know, throw caution to the wind just because you're eager to get to your parking space. I mean, you have a responsibility. To be safe. Always to be safe. On that note, let's take a drink. I'll tell you this one thing about Vegas, though. This airport. You know, I've thought about North Las Vegas, and there's other airports you can... Oh, look at this guy taking off. That's pretty slick. But it's such a pain in the ass to take off from, or to land at some of these other airports in Vegas. Local time, 6:39 p.m. I guess the airport looks a little different because I have photogrammetry turned off. I guess. But if photogrammetry is not going to work, then there's no point in having it turned on. There's our parking space. But, right? I mean, seriously, if photogrammetry is not going to work, there's no point in having it turned on. So, fuck it. Let's just turn it off and enjoy a flight without warnings. And all right, there's our parking space, friends. Our beautiful, beloved November 343 Bravo Whiskey. Look at how pretty she is. Isn't she gorgeous? God damn, she's sexy. Oof. Aviation porn. It's not clear to me why they took us all the way around here. But we gotta be safe. We got precious cargo. That was pretty slick, grabbing the ILS 18 miles out. I don't mind that. All right, here's the hell of a U-turn as the sun sets here in the western United States. Come on, toe brake. There you go. It's been an absolutely lovely day here in Southern California. Well, it's actually been kind of cloudy, and then the sun came out, but the temperature's been wonderful. It's 61 degrees outside my backyard right now. Just wonderful. All right, so it looks like they want us to go like this, which is really a hell of a thing to do to me. Because there's another biz jet right on my butt. But we'll give it our damnedest shot, right? You have no idea how much I wish I were really here in Vegas right now. There's our marshaller. This guy right there. Try not to take out the fire truck. Oof, this is going to be a heck of a turn. Oh no, don't back up now, you asshole! Alright, you ready for this, friends? Let's get back inside. Okay, here's our marshaller. I think we made that turn. Wasn't my fault about the fire truck. Fuck that guy. All right, here we go, friends. A little more left. All right, I got you, bud. Almost got it. Brakes. Well, friends, parking brake. Acknowledge. Friends, that was pretty good. I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not saying I was good. I'm just saying the sim really behaved on that flight. Acknowledge. Let's stop our timer. I did. Yeah, I need to stop our timer. 4 hours and 32 minutes. But it's probably more like 4:25. Anyway, local time, 6:43 p.m. More than enough time to unload from our beautiful bird and head out. I don't gamble, but I definitely enjoy a cocktail. And look at that. God damn it. I mean, you almost feel the traffic. I mean, you almost feel like you're there. Look at this bird. Look at this beautiful girl. November 343 Bravo Whiskey. God. The sunset. Oh, shit. This game, when it works, I swear. Anyway, friends, I felt very pleased with this. The sim really behaved. We're aligned nicely. Headed 080. Basically the exact opposite direction of how we landed. We landed this way. Now we're parked that way. But this was fun. This was great. Turn off pedostatic. Remaining lights are already addressed except for wing inspection light. And we'll go ahead and kill the left engine and drop to the logbook screen, friends. I'm so happy you could join us on this really wonderful flight. I'm looking at the timing here. The arrival is noted as 1:23 UTC. So it's funny. I've noticed sometimes because the computer measures time slightly differently, like you get sometimes just a 10 millisecond bug will get into the sim, and then over the course of 4 hours will turn into a couple minutes. But I predicted a 6:20 arrival time. This shows a 6:23 arrival time. Whatever. Anyway, thank you for joining us on this wonderful, or the conclusion of this wonderful 4 hour and 23 minute 54 second flight from Orlando, Florida, KORL, to Las Vegas, Nevada, KLAS, via, I didn't mention this, via the Rockstar 1 Star, by the way, in case anybody wants to know, that's what we flew, the Rockstar 1 standard terminal arrival. We flew at flight level 400, 40,000 feet on this flight that was 1,807 nautical miles, so about 2,200 miles from Florida, Orlando, Florida to Las Vegas, Nevada. And now the question is, what to have for dinner at Nobu? Because there's always so many things to choose from at Nobu. Or Tao's. That's another favorite of mine in Las Vegas. But there's so much to choose from. Thank you so much for joining us on the conclusion of this cross-country flight from Florida to Las Vegas. We hope to see you soon. Safe travels, fly safe, and have a great week. Ciao.